Hello and welcome to this ATL skills tutorial, which is going to share with you how you can set up an EasyBib account and support you throughout the next quarter and beyond in your referencing for physical health and education, design, visual arts, and also you can transfer this knowledge into your other subjects as well, and also your personal project for those of you in grade 10. So first things we need to do is we need to access EasyBib. So you just type in EasyBib website and you get the option of logging in or signing up. So if you've not signed up before, then recommend that you do sign up, and you sign up using a Gmail account. For those of you who have logged in, then it's just a matter of logging in with your Google account and sorted. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to create a new folder, and you're going to call this folder S2Q4 and put in whatever grade you're in. So for this example, I'm just going to use grade 9. And then you create that folder. And you see that it appears here in this section here underneath your projects. So now I'm going to click S2Q4 grade 9. No projects found. So what we're going to do now is to add a project for every single subject that you have. And it's so easy to do. All you do is click on new project and let's type in language and literature. Default style is MLA. Choose subject, just ignore that bit, and then create. What you can now do is you can go to your bibliography for your subject, and then what you can do is whenever you need to reference any work that you've done per your subject, then the bibliography will automatically be stored within that folder. So let's just take a website in this example, and we're going to choose the EasyBib one, which I've already got open, and we'll come to that later. So for the website, see we're in the physical health and education folder, so we just pop that in there, ask them to cite it. Now, what you will find sometimes is that when you upload a website or a resource, there are certain bits of information which the EasyBib does not give you, but what you need to do is then to add that to it so that you can accurately cite your source. So you click on continue, and you basically fill in the bits that are missing. So, and it highlights it in an easy color as well. So here we can see that the article title is missing, and the contributors are missing, and the date it was electronically published. So let's go onto the website, and that is the title. So how to cite a website in MLA. Contributors. Now, contributors to a website are normally found at the bottom of a web page, or if it's a blog, it may be at the top. As we can see on this website, there is no contributor stated, but we can see here some extra bits here. So is the information on this page here? And it is. So we can copy and paste. Now I'm trying to do the first one. So for all of these authors that are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you need to add them into here. The date it was electronically published. Let's go back to the main site that we were at. And there is no date for when it was electronically published. And sometimes the websites don't state that. But actually, it states here copyright is 2014. As we can see here. So therefore, we can put the date it was published at 2014. Now with MLA 7, we don't necessarily need to have the website unless the source cannot be located without it. So for this example, I'm just going to leave it in. And then we create a citation. And here is the citation. Now, obviously, I need to add in more contributors to this citation, so I can easily edit it by clicking on this button here. And I could add another contributor here. And then update the citation. So as you go through your lessons this quarter and you use resources either as part of furthering your understanding or the teacher shares with you resources, let's get them stored in here so that when you need to compile your resources or referencing perhaps for an assessment, then it's all on one easy page for you to have. What you can also do, particularly for those with doing personal projects, that's our amazing grade 10s, you can actually share your bibliography, or you can invite others or share the public link to it as well. So you may wish to share in your supervisor with that. Now, what else does EasyBib have for us? Well, if you click on the Citation Guide and Educator blog, it will give you citation guides for books, journals, newspaper, magazine, and website, and also some visual guides as well. So we use MLA format. So how to cite a book in MLA with the explanation for you there. How to cite a journal. The information is for you there. How to cite a newspaper in print. How to cite a newspaper article found online, which is where you may usually use it. And a newspaper article found on a database. And for a newspaper article which is published online. So I think generally in our lessons, you're going to mainly be using newspaper article published online. Also gives you a good one for how to cite a magazine in MLA format. How to cite magazine articles found on the website as well. And how to cite a website with an author and a website with no author. Now, let's say, for example, you need to cite something that isn't a website, a book, a newspaper, a journal, or a database. Then all you need to do is to click all 59 options, and it brings them up here. And what you can see on this side of the page is the most popular citations required. So we have the book, the digital image, the film, online video, the journal article, the online database, and the website. So I'm going to click on the film online video. So if it's a film that you've actually watched, or it's on a DVD, then you can put the information here. If you have seen the movie or the film online, then you can put the information here. And if it's from an online database, the information goes here. So generally, when you're looking at something online, then the information would go here, and YouTube would go here as part of the online database, because the YouTube website publication is where you would find that information and put that information in there. So if you're referencing any YouTube videos, please make sure that you're using the online database section of the films. We're going to go back and go through digital images. So this is for an image that you have found online from a website, Google Images, or anything else like that, and you basically fill in the process here, and then you create your citation as always. So that's just showing you a little bit around the awesomeness that is EasyBib and how you can use it to enhance your referencing skills and to develop the ATL skill of being able to reference and cite appropriately, and to be a principled learner as well. Good luck.